Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm and our Showcase Redo series, where I take another look at a hero that has received some changes since the last time we did. And this is another hero that last time I took a look at her, the game was a little different back then, and how she played was different. And as you can see, I have gotten her to level 10, and this is her master skin. It is the Queen of Blades herself, Sarah Kerrigan. She does have another really cool legendary skin here, the Queen of Ghosts. I haven't picked it up because I've always thought, anyone can just, buy this skin. But the master skins, you gotta earn those. You gotta work hard to get those, because you have to do a lot of playing and leveling to get these. I might pick this up because it's a pretty cool skin. A what-if scenario that... What if they made her this suit of armor, similar to how she was as the Queen of Blades, but if she was still able to keep her human form as opposed to turning back to the Queen of Blades. It's a cool what if scenario with how it looks, but I have the Master Skin, so I'm going to stick with that. So what has changed for Kerrigan? Well, some talents were removed, some talents were changed and such. Basically... they kind of made it where you can be able to do some other different ones. For one thing, they kind of combined a couple talents regarding assimilation, so you can be able to be a little bit more diversified in your talent choices. So what do I usually pick for Kerrigan these days? Usually I choose either Sharpened Blades or Siphoning Impact. See, Siphoning Impact is actually good on certain maps that she's really good at. Like, for example, probably her best map is Infernal Shrines. Because she can do this along with this to be able to just wipe the floor of those little guardians at those shrines. It makes her a very high priority choice on that map. So these days, other than that, either Sharpened Blades or Siphoning Impact is what I like to go with. Either Clean Kill. I mean, either of these three. I've never been a fan of Envenom. Any of these three are actually pretty decent. Psionic Pulse or Fury of the Swarm. At level 7, Simulation Mastery, they combined this. It used to be two different talents. Now they've made it where it's one, where it increases the duration of the shields, plus, while it's active, it gives you more health and mana regeneration. So they combined the two talents into one, which makes it a very, very good talent choice to increase your survivability, though some people still like to take either Blade of Momentum or Blade Torrent. I personally have always liked Assimilation Mastery to increase her survivability with the amount of shields you get. Plus, it gives her more health and mana regeneration, which is fantastic. I think I showed off some in the Ultralist last time. I realized that Maelstrom kind of goes hand in hand with this, and it's a really good AoE ult, and I'm going to probably show that this time. 13, you can't choose a Assimilation, shield talent like you used to be able to do here. These days, I like to go with Double Strike to be able to make it where the basic attack does even more damage after using a basic ability. At 16, Aggressive Defense, they increase the amount of shields that you get, which is really good. In that 20, Omega Storm, which increases the size of the ult, plus you get even more shields. It doubles the amount of shields that you get by 100%, which is fantastic. So, let's take a look at the new and improved Queen of Blades in action. Plus, the last time I did a video on Kerrigan, I was wondering how it was going to go for Kerrigan and Jim in StarCraft. It was before Legacy of the Void come out. Well, now that that's come out, I know what happens. And if you're not sure, if you don't know what happens, you can swing on over to my playthrough of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void to find out how the story of Kerrigan and Jim ends in StarCraft 2. So Battlefield of Eternity, not necessarily an ideal map for Kerrigan, being that she's really good at the maps where you have to get the little minions that contribute to the objective, as opposed to single target against the Immortal. So I think what I would do here is we'd go with Sharpened Blades. I might go with either Psionic Pulse or Fury of the Storm. Simulation Mastery, Double Strike, and Aggressive Defense.
5, 4, 3, 2,
So,
1.
team we have Sonya, Azmodan, Tyrande, Zul'jin against Tassadar, Arthas, Jaina, the Lost Vikings, and the Zebo. Not really a good map choice for the Lost Vikings. A 2-lane map, you're not necessarily going to get that much value out of the Lost Vikings. Not a really good map choice for Azmodan either, but... You know, I actually could have gone with Siphoning Impact to deal with the Lost Vikings. There we go. Double kill! Oh gee, thanks Azmodan. I love that they've added these little graphics here to show you the little stats that are kind of important. Oh man, again my screen freezes up. I cannot wait to improve to my better, you know, machine to make it where that's not going to be as much of a problem anymore. Boom, got him. As you guys can see, hitting that combo is a mandatory thing that you need to learn how to do when playing as Kerrigan. And it's something I have personally myself have to work on. Because it takes timing, it takes work, it takes practice. Yes, sit there and get stunned, Azmodan. Great job. Let's go with Psionic Pulse. Oh wait, that's right, they're not gonna get stunned there. I have no mana. I'm gonna go back and get mana. I hate it when I'm out of mana. And it's even worse when it's like that on other certain characters. Like when I'm playing Kael'thas, and I'm like, ah, I'm low on mana.
Well done.
Alright, so the Immortal's gonna push top, so I'm gonna go down here and help push bottom. And ha! Enemy slain! Look at that, Tassadar, I'll stand in there and I don't even care. Here we go, got him. Take that, Arthas. Alright, Assimilation Mastery. Look at that. Decay's much slower. And as you can see, it refreshes even when I'm attacking buildings. Ah! Okay, I got a little cocky. I got cocky. I didn't take Han Solo's advice, and I got cocky.
Their blackened edifices fall. I must rest, heroes, but I will.
We tell my bot teammates to go get that camp. What are you two waiting for? Go help Sonya. Whatever. Alright, Sonya's not gonna solo it apparently. Even though she could. Oh, hello. Ha! Ah! See, I mess up on my timing with my belt. I need to cast Impaling Blades first and then do Primal Grasp. You just have to kind of get the timing down, because also it can kind of mess that up as well.
We should take this mercenary camp.
Go on, go get it. Get the camp. Why is it when I tell them to get a camp, they hearth away? There we go. That's how I'm supposed to do it. I'm not gonna be like, that's how you do it, like I know what I'm doing. Because as you can see, not really that great at it. Something I gotta work on. Alright, take Maelstrom. Can you guys please go get that camp now? Finally! They finally went and got the camp. Now look at my health and mana regen while my shields are active. Makes it where I feel like I don't have to worry that much about running out of mana when my shields are up. Help me get this camp so it can push. Uh-oh. It's alright. After we get this, I'll go hit him with my ult here.
A proud victory.
Triple kill!
A pointless display. I am.
Mayhem!
Nothing stops this.
Our triumph brings order to the world.
I completely whiffed on that. So see, now this camp will be pushing there while our mortal pushes top. Lovely! Alright, and we helped clear that. We'll go drink from a sippy cup to get more mana. And we'll go here and help push with the Immortal, while Zul'jin pushes with our Merc camp. Oh, it hit him. Nope, no one was there. A little surprised no one was there. Alright, double strike. There was the extra crit damage. Untouchable! There we go. Ah! There we go. Double kill! Oh, I got cocky and I died.
Quad kill.
Nailed it.
Have no fear. I will return to face the demon.
My Zul'jin teammate, he's like, I'm gonna try and end it now, or maybe not. Lost Vikings scared him off. Well, since you guys are all going up there, why don't you go get that camp?
Seems you could use my blades.
It seems I could, Sonya.
I'm waiting on you. On my way.
Go on, Azmodan, help her get the camp. And I'm gonna head down here and grab this camp. See, now that we have the catapults in the top lane, we don't really have to worry about putting pressure there. We can just focus on bottom lane. Just try and focus on applying pressure in that lane only. No need, Taronda.
Don't stop now. My conquest continues.
Whoa.
Eternal
Whoa.
battle will soon be upon you.
The cooldown is instantly reset. Ah, so that is also part of the base kit of that ability. If you could get this. Hey, team, help me out here.
No mercy. I am the
I fight for the glory of the high heavens. Keep eliminated.
There we go. And now we go get the immortal, and it'll be GG. Let that stun happen, and then whoop. And aggressive defense. And that's, yeah, increases the amount of shields that I get. So see the amount of extra shields I have now? Really great. And the enemy team is completely busy and occupied.
Up a new position.
Look at all the shields I have now. Just from doing damage. It's just great survivability. I love it. That's what I love about building it.
The light of the crystal arch shines on.
No, we leap in! Ah!
The angels smile on you. I will cleanse this land from corruption, Hellspawn. Enemy slain. Double kill.
And GG.
Victory.
I mean, I've been showing that much in damage there compared to Zul'jin, but she's great at getting those, you know, kills. Being a finisher. Finishing off kills. So because of that, I don't recall if that used to be in her base kit, the fact that Ravage had the instant reset here. That if the enemy dies within 1.5 seconds, the cooldown is instantly reset. I don't recall if that was in the base kit or not, but having that in there just makes it so good where if you pull that off, it heals her. This will refund the mana and increase the damage. I mean, you can see it like when others have played her on Infernal Shrines, that she can just boom, 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 insta-kill the little guardians at the shrines, which is why she's such a great choice on a map like that. It's definitely her best map. And other maps that, I'm trying to think of what other maps she would be really good at, other than Infernal Shrines. That's definitely her best map. Tomb of the Spider Queen might be a good choice. Brax's holdout for maybe clearing the minion or the Zerg waves, although probably not, but not really. Garden of Terror for those little garden things that have the seeds. Haunted Mines would be a good choice because when she goes into the mines, she can get all the little minions that have the skulls very easily. So that's another good choice for her. Huh, I didn't know you could do the Bloodlust Brawl with custom games right now. But yeah, Kerrigan, with the changes that she received, because for a while she was like nowhere. No one wanted to play her. Everyone like didn't even think she was any good at all. And then she received these changes, and all of a sudden everyone thought she was really good again. Like, and it was so great because I was a regular player of Kerrigan, and I was like, no, I think she's still good. And people were like, no, she's not. And then she got the buffs, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, Kerrigan is so good now. So it's really funny for me to be able to see certain heroes like Kerrigan that I was playing on a regular basis, but others were like, no, they're not really good. And then they received changes, and all of a sudden everyone fell in love with them. Kind of similar to how it was with Malfurion. I loved playing Malfurion, but everyone was like, nah, he's not that great right now. But then he received his changes, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, Malfurion is so great. Where now, he's considered probably the best healer in the game. So, Kerrigan isn't really at that point where she's one of those main, like regular choices. But on certain maps, like Infernal Shrine, she's a very, very good choice. So that is Kerrigan, and we'll be taking a look at someone else when we come back. Stay tuned.